Dear learners, I am Dr. Uma Singh and today we would be discussing about ledger, the purpose and meaning of ledger, the difference between the journal and the ledger, ledger posting and balancing of a ledger. So, first let us understand what is a ledger. The book in which all accounts are maintained is called a ledger. It contains the complete set of accounts for a business entity. Ledger is the principal book of double entry accounting system. The process of preparing necessary general ledger accounts and transferring the information recorded in the day books to these accounts according to accounting rules is called ledger posting. Now, what are the purpose and objectives for which a ledger is prepared? It provides us for quick information about various transactions. It is helpful in preparing the trial balance. It provides for proper control over all the transactions and also it is very helpful in preparing the final accounts or the financial statements. Now, the format of a ledger account. Now, ledger account is prepared in a T shape which is divided into two parts. The left side is known as the debit side and the right side is known as the credit side. As you can see, this is the format of a ledger which is divided into two parts. Left side we call it as the debit side and right side we call it as the credit side. On both the sides we have four columns respectively for date, particulars, journal folio and amount. Under the date we write the date of the transaction on which the transaction takes place. Under particulars we write about the transaction particulars. The journal folio tells us the page number on which the entry exists in the journal and then finally the amount. And similarly, if it has a credit balance, then we transfer it to the credit side. Now, coming over to the difference between the journal and the ledger. Now, journal is the book of original entry. So, in terms of basis of difference, the first is that it is the book of original entry, whereas ledger is the book of secondary entry. On the basis of record, it is a book for chronological record, whereas ledger is a book of analytical record. In terms of classification of data, in the journal, transaction is the basis of record in the journal and in the ledger, journal is the basis for posting in the ledger. In terms of process of recording, in a journal, the process of recording in the journal is called as journalizing, whereas the process of recording in the ledger is known as ledger posting. Now, posting of journal entries into the ledger. It is necessary to post the entire information that you have recorded in the original book, that is the journal, into different accounts in the ledger. So, all types of accounts, that is assets, revenues, expenses, liabilities and capital are opened in the ledger. Posting of journal involves the process of transferring the entire information recorded into the journal to the relevant ledger accounts. Now, the procedure for posting the journal. Now, this is a very important part of this chapter. So, we will discuss about the procedure for posting the journal. In the journal, there are two parts which we have already studied. First is the debit part and the second is the credit part. So, the debit part will be posted on the debit side of the relevant account in the ledger and we add prefix to before writing the name of the account in the particulars column. Similarly, in the credit side, it will be posted on the credit side of the relevant account in the ledger and we prefix by under the name of the account in the particulars column. Now, for example, we shall see the posting of the journal entry to the ledger. So, we have the journal with us with the accounting transaction. So, in the date column we have the date, in the particulars column of the journal we have made the transaction with the relevant amounts. So, the cash being received from Janki Das will hold the entry as cash account debited to Janki Das. Now, we shall learn about the ledger posting to the two ledger accounts. the first is the cash account and the second is the Janki Das's account. So, as per the rule of ledger posting, the account which was debited will be debited in the ledger account also. So, under cash account, as you can see in the particulars column, we have debited and written the word to Janki Das. So, the reference would be made of the other account and finally, the amount of 2700 in the amount column. Similarly, for the second ledger posting under Janki Das's account, the Janki Das's account in the journal entry was credited. So, on the credit side, we shall write by, which is mandatory when any transaction is written on the credit side. So, by cash account. So, the reference is made of the other account. So, by cash account and the amount of 2700. Now, posting of the compound entry into ledger from journal. If more than 2 accounts are involved in a transaction and only one entry has been made for the transaction, it is called as a compound entry. There may be 2 accounts in the debit part of the journal entry and 1 account in the credit part, or there may be 1 account in the debit part and 2 accounts in the credit part. So, such a transaction is called as a compound entry. So, let us take an example of understanding the posting of the compound entry into a ledger. So, again we have been given a journal along with the date column, and in the particulars column, as you can see that this is a compound entry where we have 2 accounts in the debit column and 1 account in the credit column. So, cash received from Hari Mohan and allowed him a discount. So, we will write the entry as bank account debited amount of 29,000, discount allowed account debited amount of 1000 rupees, and the check is being received from Hari Mohan. So, to Hari Mohan an amount of 30,000, and the total of debit and the total of credit should tally because we are following the double entry accounting system. So, now let us understand that how the ledger posting would be done in under the ledger accounts. Now, we will prepare 3 accounts for this. One would be the bank account, the discount allowed account, and the third would be Hari Mohan's account. So, first is the bank account. Now, bank account was debited. So, we will give a debit in the ledger account. So, to Hari Mohan an amount of 29,000. Similarly, discount allowed account in the journal was also debited. So, on the debit side of the ledger posting, we will write to, which is mandatory whenever a transaction is posted on the debit side. So, to Hari Mohan an amount of 1000 rupees, and then Hari Mohan's account, and Hari Mohan's account in the journal was credited. So, on the credit side we will write by bank account 29,000 and by discount allowed account 1000 rupees. So, this is how a compound entry is transferred into the ledger accounts. Now, posting of a opening entry. In the beginning of every accounting period of a continuing business, a journal entry is passed to record the opening balances of all the assets and the liabilities. So, if it is a continuing business, the accounts that were closed in the previous years have to be transferred to the next year. This kind of a entry is called as a opening entry. All the assets have debit balance. So, account of each asset is opened in the ledger on debit side by writing the word to balance brought down, and similarly the liabilities and capital have a credit balance. So, account of each liability is opened in the ledger on the credit side by writing the word by balance brought down. So, to balance brought down to be used when the balance is transferred to the debit side, and by balance brought down to be used in case of capital and liabilities side when the amount is being transferred to the credit side of the ledger account. Now, we will understand the posting of an opening entry into the ledger. So, we are given a journal along with the date, particulars, ledger folio, debit amount and the credit amount. So, these are the balances that are appearing in the form of cash account, debited, machine account, again an asset account. So, debited, bank account, debited, and Vipin being a debtor is debited. To capital account to an extent of 3,80,000, Hariram, who is a creditor, to an extent of 50,000, and loan from HDFC Bank to an extent of 20,000. Now, this is an opening entry and we need to understand the posting of this opening entry into the ledger. So, we will prepare the relevant accounts. So, the first being the cash account. So, cash account debited. So, we will in the particulars column we shall write to balance brought down along with the amount of 70,000. Similarly, the second was machine account. So, that also being debited. So, we will write to balance brought down 2,10,000 rupees. Third was bank account. So, again it was debited. So, we shall write to balance brought down an amount of 70,000 rupees. The next was Vipin, who was our debtor. So, Vipin's account being debited. So, to balance brought down 1 lakh rupees. Now, we move on to the capital account and that was credited in the journal entry. So, we shall put under the credit side of the ledger account and write by balance brought down to an extent of 3,80,000 rupees. Similarly, Hariram, who was our creditors, and again a credit balance. So, by balance brought down 50,000 rupees and the loan taken from HDFC Bank. So, loan account under the credit side again we shall write by balance brought down 20,000, and you should make sure that the debit and the credit side should tally because we follow the double entry accounting system. So, this was about the opening entry and their posting into the ledger accounts. Next, we shall learn how to balance the accounts. So, balancing of account means totaling the two sides of an account and putting the difference on the shorter side. All ledger accounts are usually closed and balanced at the end of the accounting period. So, all the ledger accounts that you have opened in your ledger book have to be closed, and that is referred to as balancing of an account. Now, the steps that we need to follow for balancing the accounts. So, these are the steps that we follow for the purpose of balancing the accounts. So, the first is calculate the total of both the sides of a ledger account and find out the difference. So, you sum total both the sides and see where the difference is. If the debit side total exceeds the credit side total, write the difference on the credit side as by balance carried down. So, if the debit side is exceeding the credit side, we write the difference on the credit side by using the word by balance carried down. Similarly, if the credit side total exceeds the debit side total, then we write the difference on the debit side by using the word to balance carried down. Then the next step is write the total amount on both the sides of the account and draw the double line after the total of an account. Now, this shall be brought forward to the next date on the other side. If the debit balance is brought down, we write to balance brought down, and if credit balance is brought down, then we shall write by balance brought down. So, this is how the accounts are balanced. Now, types of accounts that are generally balanced. Normally, capital account, assets and liabilities accounts are balanced. Revenue and expenses accounts, they are not balanced, but they are closed by transferring the balance to the trading or the profit and loss account at the end of the accounting year. So, this was all about that we had to discuss under ledger, and I hope that this would have been very interesting and you would have learnt about what is a ledger, the meaning, the purpose, how do we do the ledger posting, and then finally the balance of the account. Thank you.
प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो, धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े, वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े, वे विषय की लोच से
और जागे,
मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने। हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने। परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता, फिर दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बात।
कोई मन चाहा केंद्र चुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने। कोई मन
घर बैठे पाएं राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय शिक्षा संस्थान यानी NIOS में एडमिशन, वो भी एकदम आसान तरीके से, जिससे शिक्षार्थियों को होगी समय और धन दोनों की बचत। NIOS से शिक्षा कभी भी कहीं भी। शिक्षार्थियों, क्या आप जानते हैं NIOS में एडमिशन लेने का सरल और सुगम तरीका, जिससे शिक्षार्थियों को ऑनलाइन प्रवेश लेने में सहूलियत मिलती है। NIOS में प्रवेश की प्रक्रिया पूर्णतया ऑनलाइन है। शिक्षार्थी घर बैठे इंटरनेट द्वारा प्रवेश के लिए सबसे पहले NIOS की वेबसाइट www.nios.ac.in पर लॉगिन करें। अपना ईमेल आईडी और पासवर्ड डालकर अपना पंजीकरण करें। पंजीकरण के बाद लॉगिन करने पर ऑनलाइन प्रवेश हेतु आवेदन पत्र खुलेगा। आवेदन पत्र को निर्देशानुसार भरें और प्रिंट आउट लें। इस प्रिंट आउट पर अपनी फोटो संलग्न करें। ऑनलाइन प्रवेश के लिए शुल्क हेतु भुगतान के तरीके हैं: क्रेडिट कार्ड के द्वारा, डेबिट कार्ड के द्वारा, राष्ट्रीयकृत बैंक के ड्राफ्ट के माध्यम से, जो कि सचिव NIOS नई दिल्ली या नोएडा के पक्ष में देय हो। भरे हुए आवेदन पत्र के साथ साथ डिमांड ड्राफ्ट और संलग्न किए जाने वाले दस्तावेज हैं जन्म रजिस्ट्रार के जिला कार्यालय से जारी जन्म प्रमाण पत्र की सत्यापित प्रति, जिसमें जन्म तिथि अंकित हो, पिछले विद्यालय से प्राप्त विद्यालय छोड़ने का प्रमाण पत्र जिसमें आवेदक की जन्म तिथि लिखी हो, प्रवेश फॉर्म का प्रिंट आउट NIOS के संबद्ध क्षेत्रीय केंद्रों पर 10 दिनों में पहुंच जाना चाहिए, अन्यथा उचित दस्तावेज न लगे होने पर आवेदन फॉर्म रद्द किया जा सकता है। प्रवेश प्रक्रिया की पुष्टि होने के बाद शिक्षार्थियों को परिचय पत्र व अध्ययन सामग्री डाक द्वारा तुरंत पहुंचाई जाती है। ऑनलाइन प्रवेश एक बहुत ही सुगम और सुविधाजनक प्रवेश प्रणाली है। ऑनलाइन ऑन टाइम फॉर सेफ एंड सिक्योर एडमिशन।
हिंदुस्तान के हर कोने में नौजवानों के पास प्रतिभा है, उन्हें अवसर चाहिए।
NIOS देता रहा है युवाओं को अवसर आगे बढ़ने का। NIOS से पढ़ने वाले इन युवाओं ने किया है संस्थान को गौरवान्वित। दिव्यांगों ने बन के दिखाया है सबल और आत्मनिर्भर। NIOS के साथ आप भी जुड़िए NIOS के संग।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो,
धन साधन समय की सीमा से विद्यालय जो मुक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े, वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
कभी पढ़े हम कहीं पढ़े, वे विषय की लोच से युक्त हो।
मित्रों हम उठे और जागे,
मंजिल आने की ध्वनि सुने, हम अपना दीपक स्वयं बने, हम अपना रास्ता स्वयं चुने।
जीवन ये प्रकाशित करने, राहों को आलोकित करने।
राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय का है द्वार खुला सबकी खातिर।
शिक्षा परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर।
शिक्षा और परीक्षा का अवसर एक बार ही क्यों मिलता फिर। दुनिया में इसके केंद्र बात,
कोई मन चाहा
घर बैठे पाएं राष्ट्रीय मुक्त विद्यालय शिक्षा संस्थान यानी NIOS में एडमिशन, वो भी एकदम आसान तरीके से, जिससे शिक्षार्थियों को होगी समय और धन दोनों की बचत। NIOS से शिक्षा कभी भी कहीं भी। शिक्षार्थियों, क्या आप जानते हैं NIOS में एडमिशन लेने का सरल और सुगम तरीका, जिससे शिक्षार्थियों को ऑनलाइन प्रवेश लेने में सहूलियत मिलती है। NIOS में प्रवेश की प्रक्रिया पूर्णतया ऑनलाइन है। शिक्षार्थी घर बैठे इंटरनेट द्वारा प्रवेश के लिए सबसे पहले NIOS की वेबसाइट www.nios.ac.in पर लॉगिन करें। अपना ईमेल आईडी और पासवर्ड डालकर अपना पंजीकरण करें। पंजीकरण के बाद लॉगिन करने पर ऑनलाइन प्रवेश हेतु आवेदन पत्र खुलेगा। आवेदन पत्र को निर्देशानुसार भरें और प्रिंट आउट लें। इस प्रिंट आउट पर अपनी फोटो संलग्न करें। ऑनलाइन प्रवेश के लिए शुल्क हेतु भुगतान के तरीके हैं: क्रेडिट कार्ड के द्वारा, डेबिट कार्ड के द्वारा, राष्ट्रीयकृत बैंक के ड्राफ्ट के माध्यम से, जो कि सचिव NIOS नई दिल्ली या नोएडा के पक्ष में देय हो। भरे हुए आवेदन पत्र के साथ साथ डिमांड ड्राफ्ट और संलग्न किए जाने वाले दस्तावेज हैं: जन्म रजिस्ट्रार के जिला कार्यालय से जारी जन्म प्रमाण पत्र की सत्यापित प्रति, जिसमें जन्म तिथि अंकित हो, पिछले विद्यालय से प्राप्त विद्यालय छोड़ने का प्रमाण पत्र, जिसमें आवेदक की जन्म तिथि लिखी हो। प्रवेश फॉर्म का प्रिंट आउट NIOS के संबद्ध क्षेत्रीय केंद्रों पर 10 दिनों में पहुंच जाना चाहिए, अन्यथा उचित दस्तावेज न लगे होने पर आवेदन फॉर्म रद्द किया जा सकता है। प्रवेश प्रक्रिया की पुष्टि होने के बाद शिक्षार्थियों को परिचय पत्र व अध्ययन सामग्री डाक द्वारा तुरंत पहुंचाई जाती है। ऑनलाइन प्रवेश एक बहुत ही सुगम और सुविधाजनक प्रवेश प्रणाली है। ऑनलाइन ऑन टाइम फॉर सेफ एंड सिक्योर एडमिशन।